at speaking26.com. TOEFL iBT Speaking 26 for FPGEE March 2025. Aaron at speaking26.com. TOEFL iBT Speaking 26. Aaron at speaking26.com. TOEFL iBT today we're 26. Question number for FPGEE. TOEFL iBT Speaking 26 for FPGEE. This is March 2025. Aaron at speaking26.com. Question 1. When researching information for an important assignment, some students prefer to get their information mainly from online sources. Others prefer mainly to use printed materials such as books and academic journals. Which do you prefer and why? 15 seconds to prepare. Begin preparing now. Okay. So this is like at university, the once a year or once a semester big research project. Online is more convenient, and nowadays, a lot of high quality academic journals are online. Time. 45 seconds for me to answer. Begin answering now. When researching information for an important assignment, I prefer to use online sources and the internet more than printed materials. The amount of time I save by getting to use online sources, by getting to be at one place, my computer, means that I have a lot more time to do all of that researching of information. If I'm dependent on printed materials, this means I'm going to be having to go to places like the library. And all of that commuting back and forth is time that I could have been putting towards researching more. Now, I do have to filter out the bad information that's online, but as long as time. Now, I will give the answer, the strongest answer from the preference of the people who disagree with me. I have 15 seconds. This is an exercise in critical thinking, and it helps to strengthen my honest and real answer, the first one that I gave you. 15 seconds for me to prepare. Begin preparing now. The people who disagree with me, their strongest argument would be printed materials. They would say the highest quality things are in libraries. You can reference things that are not online yet. They would also say something like, we think better when we write on paper. Time. 45 seconds for me to speak. Begin speaking now. I prefer to use printed materials when I am researching information for an important assignment more than the junk information that's online. Online information, information on the internet has too many things that are low quality. Whereas if we are using printed materials like books and especially academic journals that are found in libraries, we know that we're getting reliable information. There is much less of a need to filter out a huge amount of junk that's online. Also, using printed materials is better for thinking and focusing. Since we grew up writing on paper and touching time, pharmacists who are going to pass your TOEFL for FPGEE in 2025, and even better, in March of 2025, when you go to speaking26.com and click on scheduling, you will see here down at the bottom where it says 26% discount through US state licensed pharmacists. Test takers, you can get 26% off a 26% discount by clicking that, which will take you here, and you can send a US state licensed pharmacist an email. Maybe you only want to send an email that says something like, I'm interested in the 26% discount for meetings and classes with Aaron for Speaking 26 on TOEFL. Or maybe you want to send an email that's asking questions about the entire process of getting your pharmacist's license. You are welcomed to do both of those things. Rehan